Hello the internet, Onyx back again with episode 5 of Subnautica. I think for today we should probably get some upgrades going. As I mentioned in the last episode, I was going to spend some time out with my scanner, scanning some different things, getting some blueprints, just trying to get ready for expansion of the base. And I've gathered a bunch of materials along the way. I filled this completely up again. And I got so much stuff that I ended up making another storage section upstairs here in this area. So I've got a bit more quartz in here, a bit more titanium, some metal salvage that I haven't broken down yet. I don't think I got anything in these two. And over here we have a little bit of creep vine that's just sitting there. I just ended up grabbing some. So let's go check on our fish real quick. They're doing pretty good. We've got quite a few Reginald in here, a little bit of air sacs in here, and I think that's going pretty good. I've also gotten upstairs created onto this section so that we'll probably just extend this aquarium up a little ways. We'll have a double high one that does double the capacity of the tank, so we can double the amount of fish in there. That should work out pretty great. I've added some windows onto the base, just a few more windows as I ended up with all the quartz and whatnot. So let's take a look at it from the outside. So we've got a double decker on the outside now. I took this window off here. I didn't like it. It kept confusing me and trying to make me go in the wrong section. So we're just going to leave that off. Probably end up expanding that pretty soon anyway, out that direction. So I think the first thing we really want to do in this episode is get my builder back. I added some stuff here. So we've got spare equipment over here that I've got a tank in, a battery, those flares that we've been packing around. And this is what I need right here. I need this. Come on. There we go. And we're going to put that on to 2 or 3, whatever. It won't matter. And I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and put that water filtration machine right here. I need 2 titanium for that. Let's grab that real quick. Easy peasy. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a bunch of titanium. We're probably going to need it to do some of the expansions I'm thinking about today. Let's get that in here. Probably need to expand our solar real quick as well before we get too crazy into this. We can see that this filtration machine has a small inventory. What it will do is it will create 2 salt and it will create 2 water. We can see the progress there if we hover over it. Water progress at 2% and salt at 4%. So this thing's just going to sit here, use power, and turn water that it sucks in from the ocean into drinkable water and salt. But let's get some quartz so we can head out and get a few solar panels made. Just stick them right over here on our platform. Let's put in at least one more row, I'm thinking. That'll get us going pretty good. Solar panel. Also, we've got this bioreactor. We could create that. I think we might do that in here in a moment. We can use that creep vine that I picked up for that. Actually, I just had a thought. I'm going to take these back down and reverse them. We'll put them in the other way so that we get various levels of light throughout the day, depending on the position of the sun. I don't know if that's a real thing, but it'll look kind of cool, I'm thinking, if we put these in this direction. We'll make a couple rows just like this, and it'll look pretty decent. Got that one there. Put another one. These are getting a little off center, but that's okay. Like I say, I'm not going to be that picky with them. They're just not that easy to put in and make them look perfect, and I don't want to spend the time to do it. So we'll just kind of do the best we can.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yep, let's go up and breathe real quick. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. We've got the moon over here, this planetoid moon, whatever this is here. It just looks so cool. Alright, let's finish this last one up. We should have the resources for it, easy enough. there we are. We just doubled our power capacity all in one evening. Alright, so at the top it says a total of 275. That's incorrect. I'm thinking it should expand here pretty soon once we get some daylight and those solar panels actually become activated. This thing does use quite a bit of power, especially if you let it run constantly and swap the material out and whatnot. So we're just going to have to make sure we have plenty of power and we don't run into too many issues. We may just go ahead and build that other unit. I don't think it'll... well, it could fit in here. We'd have to move the ladder. I'm thinking maybe we'll make this one more high on this side. Probably need a few titanium for that. Let's just grab a bunch more. Burning through this really quick, but that's alright. That's what I spent the time gathering it for. And we'll throw a multi-purpose room. Might need to expand with some... I'm hoping actually this doesn't cause us a nodal... yep, a -3. So let's put a foundation down. We'll just bed that right into that. That'll add some strength to our base. Throw down another foundation if I can get this to clip down here. Nope. Yep, almost had it. There we go. And then just to even things up, we'll put one more over here. I'll have to grab a few more titanium. Alright, let's go grab that titanium. Oh, yep, we've got trouble. And I don't have a welder just yet, so let's get a welder going real quick, because I have not made one. Wrong place. Here we go. In here. That's the laser cutter. This is the welder. I need magnesium, crash powder, and titanium. Let's see. We're going to need some salt. 1, 2, 3. I have a crash powder, and we can grab the titanium. 1, 2. I don't remember. I think it was just 1. So let's get that magnesium made. And that should be it. Welder. Whoops, we made a little bit of an issue for ourselves. Alright, that's on number 3. Where are these holes at? Oh, this is buggy. Upstairs, probably? Yep, there you are.
Hull integrity restored.
There we go.
Draining systems initiated.
Alright, everything's fine. I don't see any more issues. Let's take a look around here. Oh, here we go. Weld this up real quick. Nothing on that side. And nothing up in here. I think we're fine. Alright. Let's go back to building. I'm gonna put the ladder for this over on this side. I'm thinking to go up onto that third room. Oh, I need more titanium, don't I? Oh, we got some here. We'll just grab all this. In fact, if we can carry all that, we'll just turn that into titanium in just a moment. Let's get up here. Oh, we've got a little bit of an issue here. We'll take care of that. Weld that up. And everything looks perfect again. Alright, what do we need to make the bioreactor? A piece of lubricant. That's good. I'll just jump down here a couple. Where was that lubricant? In here? No. Over. It's around here somewhere. I'm fairly certain we had a piece. Maybe I'm mistaken. Well, it won't be too hard to go get one, but let's check up here real quick. Nothing. Oh, okay. Alright. I must have used it somewhere. Or it's around here and I don't know where it's at. Either way, we'll go grab it. We'll get rid of some of this real quick. And I can swim over to the creep vine and grab a piece of lubricant easy enough. Let's grab these seeds. I think it's only 2. Better double check that while I'm here before I swim all the way back. It is 3. Okay. 3. Oh, and while we've got the titanium on us, I think we do. Yeah, we have some. Let's put this back on 3. We'll finish this. Alright, everything's going good again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And a piece of lubricant. And let's double check before we head upstairs. We've got the 4 titanium. And up here again. And let's just stick this reactor right here. Can we okay, good. Pressing E rotates that. I think E or Q. Yeah, your Q rotates it. We'll put our console here on the left right next to the ladder, so it'll be easy enough to come up here and see what we need. Bioreactor. Now, I believe that these just take any compostable thing. So if we grab 4 of these and jump back up in here, I don't need that, thank you. We can fit these in here, and it's active. We're outputting power. It's nice. That's cool looking. I like the spinning inside, the turbine inside. I'm not sure what that would actually be doing, but it looks good. So, and we're making more power. That way we can have a bit more power generation at night, and our solar panels won't be so struggling to keep up. That puts us at 500 power total, and we're hovering around the 250 mark. We are going up, so this thing's not using all of our power, but you can see it did make a salt. I'm just going to leave that in there for right now, and let's continue on with some upgrades. I'm thinking probably right now, let's take a look. I just want to look at the top of this real quick because it had pipes running out, but doesn't look like it does anything. That's fine. Let's go back down in here, and we do have a few blueprints that we can look at. Let's go over what I have gathered and found between last episode and this one. I found one of the scanner rooms, a Cyclops bridge blueprint, and I actually got several pieces of Cyclops hull already, so that section's done. To build the Cyclops, you have to find 3 different types of blueprints. And we'll go down here and look. So the water filtration machine we found. We've got the propulsion cannon now, which I probably would go ahead and make one of these as soon as we can. A Cyclops hull blueprint, which is 1/3 of what we need to figure out the Cyclops. The modification station, which gives us all of these different things. We've got the hardened tank, thermoblade, blast steel stuff, large capacity tank, a couple swim fins, then the repulsion cannon, which is an upgraded version of the propulsion cannon, but it only pushes stuff away. You can't grab things like you can with this one, so I don't necessarily like the repulsion cannon. We've got the Seamoth, a compass, because I did find a piece of magnetite, a floodlight, the fiber mesh, and rebreather and such like that. So I'm thinking we will go ahead and make a few of these things. Let us get I'm thinking propulsion cannon will be something cool to play around with right now. Where are you at? Advanced wiring kit. So I think for an advanced wiring kit we need a computer chip and a couple of gold. I think I have the gold. There's the 2 gold, a silver ore. I think it's 1 silver ore for a computer chip plus something else. Let's look again. Table coral sample. I'm pretty sure I'm out of table coral sample, so we can grab some of that real quick. Sometimes there's some hanging off these cliffs right here. Let's just 1 of those and 2 of those. Let's go ahead and grab 4 if we can carry it all. We can. And we'll head back in here and make a computer chip. And get that propulsion cannon, whatever it's called, going. Computer chip. That should give us access to the advanced wiring kit. And let's take a look if that's enough. Yep, perfect. Alright, look at this. So this thing's pretty cool. I love this thing. We can swim around here. We'll find something that we can grab with it real quick. Could grab some of these fish, but they don't do anything. The fish like that in the schools, you can't really do anything with them. But let's look over here. See this boomerang and the ends start to wiggle? We just grab that right up here, and we can pick it up straight into our inventory if we want to. And go free, boomerang. We don't need you. But it's pretty good. It's pretty cool. It also does apply a force. If we wanted to, if this was an attacking fish or a bleeder or something, we could get rid of it, and it'll just go flying off into the distance there, hopefully not to come back at us. It also works nice on things like this. You see I can pick up this piece of probably sandstone, throw it into the wall there, and I can pick up the silver right away. That does use a bit more power. It's not all that efficient, but it is pretty cool. So that's that thing. That thing's really nice to have early game, mid game, whatever, all the time, because you're able to grab things with it, you know, especially quick things like how difficult it was before to grab these peepers. Well, now he's mine. It's not a big deal at that point. It looks like I didn't scan that peeper yet, so we're going to release him in here. And we'll go ahead and scan him. If I can grip my scanner up here, we'll put that on number 4. They're a lot easier to scan in here. Give him a scan. If these other fish stay out of the way. And he doesn't
Emergency.
disappear.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And catch a breath real quick. We'll go back in and finish that scan. Come here, fish. There we go. Add it to the encyclopedia. Alright, now that we've got that, we would go through quite a few batteries, but I'm thinking we should see if we can get the modification station built, and
mild dehydration detected.
Perhaps we should get some water.
Recommended.
Have you made us a water yet? You haven't. Where are you at? 94%. That's fine. We'll go over here. We'll grab one of our air sacs, and we can turn him into water, and then we'll be able to survive until we get a water from there. Here we are. Filtered water. Modification station. What do we need for that? Let's keep rolling here. We're on a roll. Personal equipment. I thought it was in deployables. I was fairly sure it was in deployables. We have found it. I know that. Oh, you know what? It's a buildable. Here it is. 2 titanium wiring kit and a computer chip. Alright, it's a good thing we grabbed that other bit of coral. Now if I could click on the right things, we'll get that computer chip. We need a couple silver. Oh, here we go. Made of water. It's got a cool animation when it makes the water, and we'll just go ahead and make another one. See, we filled up with 2 salt. It won't do a 3rd salt. It'll do a second water. But we'll drink that. See, that was quite a bit of water. Okay, we needed a wiring kit, I believe. Yep. And another piece of titanium. I think that's all we need. Yep. Alright, do we want to build this? I think we'll build this up at this 2nd level. Simply because we're not going to use it that often. It'll just look good up here, and we won't have it in the way down there as much. We'll just line it up and put it right in here somewhere. Come on. There, whatever. It's fine. Never mind. My OCD says I have to fix it, so we'll straighten it up a little bit better. Take a step back, it'll be easier. There we go. That's good enough. So now I'm thinking we should get the swim charge fins. So we need fins and a wiring kit. We have the fins on us. We were already, you know, started with fins. We just need another wiring kit. We'll need a couple silver. And back up here, straight into here. Oh, let me grab my fins off of me, put them back in my inventory, and we should be able to make the swim charge fins. Now what these do, they slowly charge your equipment, your handheld equipment, as you swim around. So let's go demo that real quick. Let's go take a look. Let's take our cannon, not drop it, let's put it on our bar on 3. You can see we have an 84% charge. Now if we swim a bit, we got up to 85%. So we're just slowly charging this as we use it. I think it does work on this as well, but it ultimately just extends the life of this. It doesn't give you power to this, because eventually this will run out of power, and because of the swim fins, you will be able to use small bursts of power from the Sea Glide. But that'll be, so it helps in a pinch, but it's not recharging it faster than you're using the power. You're not going to be able to use infinite Sea Glide because of that. You'll still have to use batteries. That's why it's always a good idea to carry an extra battery on you, have a spare battery around you somewhere. Now the other thing is, we could grab this O2 tank and upgrade it. Since we do have the extra one, let's see what we would need to. The high capacity tank adds extra air capacity, but I believe it does also add extra weight. We can make that real quick because we do have the titanium, and we can demo that real quick, and then we'll turn our other tank that we have into the other tank, the plasteel tank, which is lighter but has the same amount of air. So we'll make this one real quick and we'll swap it out for our current tank, and I'll show you what I mean. So let's head out into the deep blue and go for a little bit of a swim. You can see relatively what our swim speed is. We're swimming along basically at this speed. Now let's swap out for the O2 tank, or the other tank, the high capacity tank. Ah, dang it, I keep dropping it instead of transferring it over. Did that put it in there? Yeah. So we have 165 air, so we have quite a bit more air, but our swim speed, I think, is slightly reduced. It's not a huge deal. I don't think it reduces this much with the Sea Glide, so as long as we do have our Sea Glide on us, we're still moving pretty good, plus we have all this extra air. I'll probably hold on to this one for now and use it until we swap out that other tank, which makes us lighter, makes you swim faster, and ultimately, if you're not using your Sea Glide, yeah, see how slow we're like raising, we're going up. That seems a lot slower to me. And back into base. So I'm going to just take this spare tank. We're going to leave it in here. We don't need to carry it around. Alright, so what other upgrades do we want to do right now? I think maybe we should get our second tank going. These guys are probably all filled up. We can grab that peeper out of there. We don't need him in here because we're going to use the Reginald for our main food source anyway. At least for now. We might get some farming and stuff happening later, but for the moment we're going to stick with eating the Reginald. We'll go ahead and cook this guy up because it looks like we're down to 29% on our food, and we'll just go ahead and eat him up. Let's go up and check on our bioreactor real quick, see if, oh, it's inactive. It burnt through that creep vine real quick. Wonder what other stuff we can put in there. It used to be you'd have to combine the creep vine with a bit of coral. Let's see if we can grab a piece of coral. Some of this. Actually, it wasn't coral, it was mushroom. I'm wondering. I don't think we have time to head over to the mushroom forest just yet today, but... Alright guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. We had a little bit of a technical malfunction. But we're back. We're back here in our base, and I think we're going to just finish upgrading this and then maybe call that an episode. So let's get this. We need a little bit of glass, I believe. Let's see if we have the quartz. There's 2 in there. That should give us 2 glass. 3 glass. 4 glass. I think that's what we need. Let's give it a look and make sure that's what we want to do. 4 glass and a piece of titanium. Alright, that'll be good. We can get that going. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, let's head back over here real quick. We'll double stack these aquariums. Let's see, we should be able to just, yep, there we go. Give these fish a better spot to be. And while we're at it, I'm going to jump out, go grab, let's get this guy going, sea glide again. Grab some of this creep vine. And I think if we grab the seeds, the creep vine seeds, we'll get creep vine in our tank that has seeds on it. And that's what we'd like. Because then we don't have to come over here to get seeds for lubricant. We can use the creep vine in our station, or I mean our aquarium, to, let's put this in here, to power our reactor. Because it looks like our reactor is out of power. And I guess for the moment I'm just gonna grab, let's see, how's my inventory? I've got plenty of space. I'm gonna cut one of these down and start making some power with it. It's just straight from the creep vine. We've got 5. Do we have room for a couple more? I do. 6. I can fit one more, I believe. 7. Alright. That'll be good enough for now. That'll keep the reactor going a little bit. I'm thinking we'll build a locker up there to put some of this in. I need a couple titanium. Oh, I don't have the space. Okay, well, we'll turn this into glass, and then we should be able to grab some titanium. Is it 1 or 2 titanium to build that? I'm not sure. It's 2 titanium. We're not going to have the space unless we get rid of something. We can get rid of the scanner. And probably the welder. That'll give us room for the extra titanium we need. Up here again. And we'll just put this on number 4. We'll build a storage locker just right here, I'm thinking. Get it nice and straight and lined up. Good enough. And we'll put these 4 creep vine in there, these 3 in here. This thing will keep making us some power. We've got our solar power with a little bit of battery going on with them, and that's pretty good for power issues, I'm thinking, for today. And we got some good upgrades from today. We got quite a few things going on, and I think that'll be the end of the episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. If you don't mind, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe if you really liked it and want to see more. We'll see you tomorrow.